What's up guys, Chicks here from Chicks Tech Reviews. If you're following me on social media, you should already know that my H96 Max is dead. I plugged in the wrong charger which belonged to a mini PC. It was a 12 watt instead of a 5 watt and the box immediately smoked and died. Now the H96 Max was a great all-round very powerful Android TV box and would have easily lasted me a very long time. I don't play games on my TV box, I have the PlayStation 4 for that, but I do a lot of streaming. It's unfortunate through my mistake the box is not working. I'm not going to give up on this box. When I get time I am going to check out the board and I'm going to see if I can replace any capacitors. So if I get time I will make a video on that as well. So we might try and revive some life into this H96 Max in the future, but for now I'm looking for a new box. The new box has to be fast and powerful with plenty of internal storage, as I like to download a lot of shows and movies from Netflix. The 32 gigs which I had in this box was perfect, so I would not consider anything lower than 32 gigs. Now let's go to chigstech.com and check out his latest Android TV box chart, and that should help me compare and decide which box I want to go for. So here is the 2018 TV box chart. So as you can see, number one is the Nvidia Shield, but it has only 16 gigs of storage, so it's no good for me. I would not spend extra money to buy the Pro version as it's far too expensive for an Android TV box. You can of course expand the storage on these boxes with a microSD card, but I've found that when you use a microSD card as internal storage, the system runs much slower and I don't like slow. So I need 32 gigs minimum. So the next one on the list we have the eBox R99. Now this looks good, it's a great box, but I can't choose this one either as it's on Android 6. It would feel like a downgrade to use Android 6 after using Android 7 for a while. So it has to be 32 gigs and Android 7. What's next? Xido H6 Pro. This is a great box, lots of power, but only 16 gigs, so skip that. Now we have the X92. Man, I love this box, but Android version 6 means we're moving on. Minex Neo, awesome brand, awesome product, but only 16 gigs. So now my realistic options are the Yoka TV KB2 Pro, the H96 Pro Plus, and the Tanix TX92. All three of these boxes have Android 7. The Yoka TV and the H96 Pro have 32 gigs of internal storage. However, the TX92 has 64 gigs of internal storage. Now the Yoka TV does not support 5.1 surround sound, so I cannot choose this one. I now have a choice of two left. Now both of these are amazing devices. Having used the H96 brand for nearly 9 months, I think it's time for a change. I'm going to pick the Tanix TX92. Now this TV box has DDR4 RAM, 64 gigs of internal storage, Android version 7. It also supports AirPlay for iOS and Miracast for Android. It's a beast and I will certainly be using this every day as my new daily driver. I made this video as a guide. It should help you choose your ideal box by considering what your requirements are and looking at the latest Chig's Tech chart and making your choice. I could use a budget Android TV box for streaming. They are perfectly fine for that job. However, I do things on Android which need some processing power, like watching videos from the web browser, app design and testing, screen capturing and mirroring, and amongst a few other tasks. So I already knew that I wanted this Tanix TX92, but I wanted to share with you guys how I reached my decision. So it's interesting, I've gone back to Tanix. The first TV box I ever used, if you guys remember, was the Tanix TX5. Now believe it or not, that TV box is still running strong. It's being used in the living room and every day by everyone, and it's working great. So I'm actually quite happy to give Tanix another go. The physical power button actually switches the box completely off. This is how it compares to the H96 Max. So the Tanix is actually smaller by 1 centimeter on both sides. In thickness, the Tanix is 1 millimeter or 2 thicker. From now on you're going to see me bring in the TX92. I will let you know in the future how I get on with this box. If there's any issues, I will put them down in the description of this video. That's all for this video. I have another quick update for you guys. I just recently reviewed the OnePlus 5T. Oreo is not currently available for me yet, so I did not mention anything about Oreo in that video. When Oreo does arrive on my handset, I will do another video showing you guys what's new and doing the benchmark tests again to see if the smartphone performs any better on the performance chart. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you all have a brilliant day. See you in the next one, guys.